Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 27th. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Congratulations to the boys tennis team on their win yesterday against Southmoreland. Ryan Smalley, Josh Smalley, Nate Kale, Joe Bellick, John Kovar, Shai Polka Williams, and Jeremy Goodentelny all came up with big for a shutout to the club this season. Great job, guys. The cafeteria will be giving away two $10 gift cards during breakfast this week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You must come in and have a good breakfast in the morning to be eligible. This week is Autism Week. All students and staff, please wear a different shade of blue all week to bring awareness to autism.
So thanks so much for being here today, Chase.
When it comes to autism,
Let me just ask you a couple of questions.
finding the right words can be tough.
What software do you use for the illustrator?
Finding understanding doesn't have to be. With your help,
Tell you what.
we can increase understanding and acceptance of people with autism. Learn how you can help create a brighter life on the spectrum. Go to autismspeaks.org.
Thank you and have a terrific Tuesday, West Mifflin. News today, California loses House seat for the first time ever. California will lose a seat in the House of Representatives for the first time in history. The U.S. Census Bureau, the Golden State, is one of the 7 states that will lose a seat in the House based on population shifts. A group that includes New York, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. Meanwhile, Texas will gain 2 seats, and Colorado, Florida, Montana, North Carolina, and Oregon will each gain 1 seat. In world news, unsealed Soviet archives reveal cover-up at the Chernobyl plant before disaster. Lebanese troops aborted early Sunday as attempt to smuggle dozens of Soviet Union the Chernobyl nuclear plant was dangerous and covered up emergencies there before the 1986 disaster, the Ukrainian authorities said as they released documents to mark the 35th anniversary of the accident on Monday after a botched safety test in the further reactor of the plant, located in what was the Soviet-Ukrainian clouds of radioactive material from Chernobyl spread across much of Europe in what remains the world's worst nuclear disaster. The archives show there was a radiation release at the plant in 1982 that was covered up using what KGB report at the time called measures to prevent panic and provoke rumors. In other world news, Greece accused of developing mass commandos to push asylum seekers back towards Turkey. Arania Gauland's India is currently facing the world's most coronavirus surge. This week, the nation set a record for the world's highest number of cases reported in a single day. Iran on Saturday banned all flights to and from India and Pakistan to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Mohammed Son Zip Askanj, a spokesperson for Iran's civil aviation organization, told the IRNA that the ban will be effective starting at midnight. Zip Aksh said there are now flight restrictions to and from 41 countries. Canada also banned flights from both countries on Friday. In national news, Greek Coast Guard vessels beat up a group of migrants and refugees as they tried to cross the Aegean, a human rights organization has claimed in the case filed of the European Court of Human Rights. The group of around 200 asylum seekers were on the fishing boat hoping to reach the coast of Italy, and they were allegedly intercepted by Greek vessels off the coast of Crete in October last year. The fishing boat had run into trouble during a storm, and the group had put out a disaster signal requesting help. Also national news today. Biden moves to share vaccine doses could be a global game changer. The Biden administration took its biggest step yet towards becoming a global supplier of coronavirus vaccines, announcing that it would export 60 million AstraZeneca doses over the next several weeks. President Biden has been under intense global security for his America First approach. Alone among the four major producers, the U.S. has kept nearly entirely supply up to now. The biggest symbol of Washington's vaccine nationalism has been the stockpiling of AstraZeneca vaccine, not approved and not needed in the U.S., but crucial to many countries' rollouts. In other national news, Canadians avoiding hotel quarantine for air traveling fuel taxi boom on U.S. border. U.S. taxi and limousine services are seeing a boom in business from customers seeking to enter Canada by land to avoid the restrictions on international travel that applies only to air traffic, while both Canadian land and air travelers are required to take days of departure and again on arrival. Only those flying to Canada must spend up to 3 days of the country 14-day required quarantine period in a hotel. In local news, U.S. Steel will not drill gas wells at Edgar Thomas plant. An agreement between the U.S. Steel Corp and New Mexico-based Mifflin Oil and Gas to drill Marshall's shale gas wells near the U.S. Steel Edgar Thomas Works was terminated Friday. The two companies teamed up in 2017 with plans to drill wells on the Mon Valley site. U.S. Steel was to receive royalties and gas instead of typical cash payments through local officials had approved the plan at the time, including John Fetterman, then mayor of Braddock. Community groups criticized the project, saying it would expose nearby residents to industrial hazards and pollution. And that's a wrap for today's Titan News. Thank you and have a great day.